For most Asian American women, marriage to white men is considered highly advantageous, and our families really encourage it. It's not like the struggle interracial love that our parents oppose because they want us to have Asian husbands. Absolutely not, no. It might have been that way like decades ago, and some communities discourage it more than others. I think Koreans really prioritize marrying other Koreans. That's at least what my ex-boyfriend told me. But at least in China and for Chinese Americans, which is what I am, getting a white husband is a flex. It is something that you show off to your entire family. You talk about how your kids are going to have blonde hair and blue eyes, even though they're not. Your whole family is going to be so excited that you got an American husband. Yes, even if you are Asian American, they will call only white people American. That is a thing. They always view it as a step up in life. Even if your white man is broke, even if he treats you badly in front of everybody, they'll just say, why aren't you working hard enough for his acceptance? If you do more, then he will really accept you, and he won't cheat on you with a younger Asian woman. Absolutely not. And I know this view is so prevalent because a lot of divorced older Chinese aunties will swear off Asian men and only go for white men, specifically Trump supporters. There's also this idea in our community that Asian men are a lot more misogynistic than white men, which is absolute bullshit. Misogyny just looks different, and if you are raised culturally Chinese, you will not be as attuned to the way that misogyny shows up in Western society and how it will show up in your marriage to a white man. So TLDR, we are highly encouraged to do this, and we will be praised by our families for the rest of our lives for marrying a white guy.
I will say to my white brethren, by all means, do not have kids with an Asian woman if you want them to look like you. I've never seen a white and Asian baby that looks white. They all look Asian as fuck. They don't like this ain't even your kid, bro. Like, this motherfucker's an Asian baby. This ain't got not one speck of Caucasus Mountains in them.
I don't think they care like that.
You don't want a kid that, like, I'd be like, I got some people. I'm sorry. I love you, my nigga.
I think they
got Asian babies, and I'm like, nigga, that's not your baby. Like, shit. I don't even, like, Asian babies, like maybe a black and Asian, I can get that. Like, they kind of look different, but just white and Asian, just don't do it, bro.
I think that people, I don't know, man. Maybe it's something about it, but everybody look at white people as the standard, even if you're using them as a litmus test to determine that you're like, because even when white people are losing, even black people measure themselves against white people to determine if they're doing well or not. And her saying that kind of sort of, and I don't think it's just white men. I don't think, like, I did a video that shit did like 500,000 views just a couple of days ago, where everybody getting mad at all of the Indiana Pacers black players because all of them had white wives or white girlfriends, right? And I just think that by default, people, the world, Asians, Hispanics, black people, look at white people and white men, true or false, as a standard. And
they're the majority of the world. If we just talking, like, most people are white, and
that's not true. That's false.
What?
Most people don't have white.
They're the minority of the world.
They're the minority of the world. That is a fact.
They brainwash everybody.
They're the minority of the world. Literally.
If you don't got no melanin, you white.
They're the minority of the world.
Y'all cut me off before I finish, but go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Quinn.
Nope. Y'all already judged me. I wasn't even done.
Well, technically, you cut Anton off. But Anton, if you could, who's the majority of the world?
Fuck you.
I'm not sure. It has to be Asians or Indians. But I know that white people is literally the minority of the world. So much so.
Yeah, I'm not challenging it. I don't know.
So much so, because even if you think about it logically, anytime a white person gets with any other person, their children is by default designated as whatever it is that they get with. If a white man get with a black woman, or if a black man get with a white woman, they're considered a minority. As crazy as that sounds, even though they are the minority of the world.
Mm-hmm.
If a white man and and a black woman, or a black man and a white woman have a child, the child is considered black. The child is now
even though it's really a white child technically.
The child's not
Is it
considered biracial.
No.
I think it would be
the
biracial.
child.
Yeah, but they're designated
the child takes the genes of the father. Whatever yes,
The mother.
absolutely.
Now when it's an Asian or white guy,
Absolutely.
You ever seen a white man with an Asian
you are with
wife?
your father.
I understand what you're saying, Slimmy.
You are what your father is.
Nope.
It's
I'm not talking about
50-50
society
genetics,
standards.
though.
I'm talking about society standards, though. We're talking about
genetics is 50-50.
I was gonna say, so we probably need to
It's like
according to
rolling
I'm not
the
talking
dice.
about like
go ahead.
you are what your father is. Like that's undeniable. You are what your father is. That's just the
It's
genetic
50-50
thing.
though. That's
So,
not
hold up,
true
Slimmy.
though, because
Okay,
if
just
that
hold
was
on
the
I
one
didn't
second.
make that up.
Hold
What the
on.
fuck are y'all talking
Hold
about? I
on,
didn't make that
Slimmy.
shit up.
We can
Slimmy,
like
hold on,
what you
everybody.
perceive to
Hold
the
on, hold on.
I'm not talking
hold
about.
on,
I'm talking about the chat. I'm not talking about
Can we
nobody
not
on the
make her
No,
comment.
no,
be
I
heard?
just
She thinks she can
I'm
just
the
say hold
host.
on and
I'm the
everybody gotta shut up
host.
now.
Hold
It's
on a
crazy.
second.
This is crazy.
Slimmy, I just
where
wanted
you
to
have
finish.
ultimate control. You can control the
mute
mute button
us.
and everything.
I didn't want to use my
Depends how that
power
mute nobody
button.
in a year and a half.
Carrie, you better use that button.
Okay. Slimmy. Slimmy.
I'm on my best behavior tonight.
I just wanted to. Oh, he left. Quentin. I just wanted to know who. You said.
Oh, good job, Carrie. Good job.
I'll try it.
Carrie said, "Okay, you know what? I could fix this shit. All right, go ahead, do your thing, boo."
I just wanted to know according to what, because Anton said he was talking about according to society standard, and you said you weren't talking about that. So you meant like according to, I guess, in the family, or like
Your genetics are developed from your father. Women only have what the X chromosome. Men have the XY chromosome. They have a YX
We have
chromosome.
two X's.
You say what?
We have two.
Women have two X's.
They look more so
and
at the
men,
mother's DNA and chromosomes because we have two X chromosomes.
Well, I look just
It's
like
not
my
about
daddy,
gender,
so.
but typically, if you're going to trace your lineage back, they look at the mother. They look at the father for like illnesses, which you could have, like diseases you could be predisposed to, but genetics, even if you've ever had a DNA swab to find out what you were, whatever, they look for the mother's DNA. It carries down from generations. Men's DNA typically doesn't. Y'all are missing an X chromosome.
I didn't know
In my
that.
past life, I was a geneticist.
Okay.
Talk that. I don't know. I'm taking your word for it.
I'm sorry, Slimmy.
There we go.
I couldn't hear. I can only hear Lex.
Can you hear
us now?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Sanchez, I don't know if Molly was explaining she was giving us a little lesson on the chromosomes. I thought you had something to add to it. Did you?
I mean, I just go off how people look at me. So my daddy is Mexican and Indian, but I don't look Mexican and Indian at all. I basically took after my mom's side. She's black. So that's what people see me as. They don't see me as a Mexican. When people see me, they look at my last name and think I've been married or something. So I don't know. I feel like whoever genes is stronger is what the baby's gonna look like, unfortunately.
Fuck it, it's Taco Tuesday. Let's get that.
So if you don't mind me asking, Miss Sanchez, if somebody were to ask you, I hate the question of like, what are you? But like what race or what ethnicity?
I'm black, African American.
Oh, so you wouldn't even mention the other, your dad's makeup?
No.
That's interesting.
I probably should, but I don't.
I gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Lex, did you speak on this topic?
All I know is I look all 100% of my daddy. and act like them. Unfortunately, my masculine, I don't play with nobody, strong black man from 63rd. I love you. But I
But
don't know about all that.
I still think that people pedestalize and judge themselves based off of white people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And even when people say, what America should do or who's, controlling America, they by default say white people. True or not? It don't matter if it's true or not. I think that people, yeah, okay,
You
so
see them here
really,
in the city. It's white people living in South Shore, in the South Shore neighborhood, and it's predominantly black. And they walk out of here and no, they get untouched, unscathed. But they walk right past the white person like, oh, okay, good day, sir. But let me go cap this nigga, this working man over here. Then to get ready to go to work. This black man over here getting ready to go to school.
when people say, "Oh, you're going to move to a good neighborhood," they don't say you're moving to an Asian neighborhood, a Hispanic neighborhood, an Indian neighborhood. They say you're going to move out there with the white folks. They say you're going to move out to the white neighborhood. They say the suburbs with the white people. They say that white people like it's always white people that people have for whatever reason used as a litmus test to determine whether or not they're successful or not. Even when you go into corporate America, a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the people that be in the IT departments is Asian and Indian people.
Mm-hmm.
It's Asian, Indian, and then because a lot of the white people not even that technical. To be honest with you, they be project managers, scrum masters, all of that shit. The Asian and the Indian people be the ones that run that. They run corporate America. They run it. A lot of people don't know that. If you look at the identity in a lot of these companies, it is Asian and Indian people that run the technological positions. But we always say white people.
Oh yeah.
I'm only back because Miss Sanchez said she was lonely without me.
Well, thank God for
We're
that.
all lonely without you. Thank you for coming back. I didn't know you left.
Now I gotta get the setup right again. Wait, hold up. Sorry, y'all. Musical
So
chair.
as I was saying, the man has the
Wait,
XY chromosome
there we go.
and the woman has the XX chromosome. Molly was wrong, but I digress.
You know what's so funny?
I said it's 50-50 genetic.
But you said
That's not wrong.
the woman has the XY chromosome. That was false.
No, we have XX. I know what chromosome I have.
That's not what you said, though.
The Y is like
Only
a
going
little
by what you said.
dingling. No,
Only going by what you said. I think
men
maybe
have
you made a mistake.
XY. Okay,
That's
one
what I
second. Men have
said. And
XY chromosomes. I'm a woman. I know what chromosomes I have. That's a fact.
well, you didn't say that, so I can only go by what you said. You tried to correct me.
She did say
You're right,
XX.
Slimmy.
Well, there was a
Slimmy, you
lot
said
of
she said
talking
what?
happening. Maybe you didn't hear it. I don't know. I didn't
Slimmy, you
hear
said
it
she
either.
said what?
I don't know.
She said the woman has the XY chromosome.
No, she said XX.
She did say
Okay. She said you guys are missing an X chromosome. Women have two XX chromosomes. That's what she said. Seriously. Like this is not none of that. That's literally what she said word for word.
Yeah, the chat is saying that she said XX. Everybody's saying
Thanks,
that.
chat.
That's what I said.
Have misheard.
That's what I
No,
said.
the chat.
Slimmy,
You said
what?
we only had one. So
I literally said women have XX chromosome and the man has the YX chromosome. I don't know. And then and she got on here and she started debating me. I don't understand. I don't know why she started debating me.
maybe
Because-
Molly,
Well, I didn't see it as a
were you?
debate. I'm sorry.
Maybe she wasn't disagreeing with that part. I don't know. Molly, were you
No, I was
disagreeing
just
with what
saying
he
it takes
said?
50-50. That's it. Y'all are XY.
Oh, so she was probably focused on your point, Slimmy, because you were saying that we take on genetics purely from our father. So maybe that's where she was like
Yeah, that's not true.
disagreeing. And then I think you brought
She
up
was
the
saying that
That's not
chromosome.
against you. It's just misinformation. It's 50-50 with genetics. You need a mom and a dad, obviously.
Slimmy,
Y'all
what's
crazy.
wrong? Slim, what's wrong?
Is that wrong?
Slim, what's wrong, bro?
If I was to say we don't need men to have babies, y'all would be arguing me down. But whatever.
Slim,
It's been a long
what's
week,
wrong,
y'all.
bro? What you off, Slim?
I'm off this topic. Y'all got it.
It's not about black
Okay.
men, so that's the problem. So this is about black men.
I know exactly what I heard.
And this ain't
I
towards
know
Slimmy,
exactly what
but
I heard. I know
What did you
exactly
hear?
what
you
I heard.
tripping.
Slimmy,
I
what
know
did you hear?
exactly what I heard. I sat there and I listened and I didn't say nothing. Okay. Y'all got it.
I can be corrected. I love to learn, so please, I can be corrected. You right, Slimmy.
Is it a full moon today?
Slimmy's right. The babies be looking like they daddies, and then them babies be going to get their nails done, looking like they daddies. And the daddy just sit there and don't do nothing. You right, Slimmy. Y'all little
Oh,
mini
sorry.
me's getting their nails done, looking like y'all, and y'all just sitting there, laying on y'all back, accepting it. You right.
I'm trying to figure out how I could be wrong when I literally said the child takes the lineage of the father. You are what your father are. The man has the YX chromosome, the woman has the XX chromosome. How the fuck am I wrong? I don't understand. That's literally what I said, and the woman just wanted to argue with me.
He finna
Slimmy, she never argued with
I'm
you.
so fucking confused.
She didn't argue with you, Slimmy.
Oh, I just imagined that. I
It's
just imagined it.
It's a discussion, Slimmy. It wasn't an argument.
All right.
Yeah, I think y'all are just in disagreement about that point.
I think he has PTSD.
No, y'all really
I'm
wasn't
alright, I'm sorry.
arguing. Y'all wasn't arguing. Y'all was just having a slight disagreement. I didn't look at that as an argument.
I think Lexi is trying to grow on me.
Good, because you
I
be me
love
for
you,
no
Quentin.
reason.
What do you mean? No, I'm trying to light the mood around here.
Me and Quentin have been on panels before Room 9, and he was so mean. He was worse to me when I got here than he was to me on the Q show.
That's facts.
But whatever. Anyways,
I mean the
I
Erica
think
too. Oh, sorry. I mean the Miss Sanchez
Asian
too.
women love a white man.
Yeah, we just heard her just say it.
I think Asian men think they're white men, though. That's why.
I think that Asian men want to be white men.
Yeah.
I think that Asian
A lot.
men, in my opinion, are the most. What's the word for it?
Docile.
They don't have an identity that they like a lot of times, because you see a lot of Asian men adopting black culture. I see a lot of Asian men embracing white culture. And it doesn't mean that they don't embrace their own culture also, but it seems as though they have an identity crisis when they come over here to the United States of America.
Okay.
Mhm.
I went back, I rewound the tape. Just to be fair, Molly did say XX.
Ah, shit.
She said we have
Mhm.
2 X's.
Ah,
And then she
shit.
said it was 50-50. So I just to be fair, if she said XY, I would have said that too. So I just wanted to be fair. Does anyone else have anything to share on this topic?
Thank you, Carrie, for fact checking
I
me.
think that I think with her perspective, because she's like liberal and all, I think it's coming from a place of negativity, because not all white men are MAGA men. You have some redneck men out here. You have a plethora of variation of white
Not a
men.
plethora.
Well,
I like that
Really,
and
how do
word.
you pronounce it?
No, she
did I say it
pronounced it right.
wrong?
I like that word.
Uh,
She said it right.
okay. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Uh,
You said it right.
but yeah, I mean, most Asians, they just I think if they could be more powerful if their penises were larger, but it's not.
Stop! You
So
can't say that.
They make up the
You
bulk
all
of
can't
men
the
say
penises are
that.
so
the
small.
race though,
That's I
so
can.
they
It's
penis
true
is
though,
doing something.
Quentin. Even the smallest penis of a black man, they still flexing on Asians.
But black men don't. There's not as many black men as there are Asian men, so something's not adding up. It don't matter
It's,
about the size.
yeah,
If you
I
have
it's
rather be
billions of
unfortunate.
y'all
I'd rather be
and
known for my
millions of
brains than
us,
my penis
But
size.
theirs I put to shame. I think my thumb is bigger than the average male Asian
What you
penis.
said? What, Quentin?
I'd rather be known for my brains than my penis size, nigga.
That's
exactly. That's what
nice.
Them
I'm
niggas is
saying.
known for their
I'm saying
brains.
That's
though,
what I'm saying.
it's almost dangerous
Fuck
because
the
it's coming
fuck
from a
the dick,
place of
nigga. If I get a
hate.
bitch to
Like
rub me, my
Well,
dick
if
is
that was
10
the
inches
case,
if she rub
Asian
me.
women would be running. I'm sorry, and this is
they
nothing
running
towards black men,
away,
but if
Quentin,
that
you
was
have
the case,
Anton
Asian women
thinking.
would be running towards black men, right?
but they
Based off
running
of
towards
black
white
men
men mostly, according to
exactly
her.
right. And so if we
Nah,
know that black men on
Even white
average
men
are
is not
larger,
strong.
I'd rather be a Neanderthal
that's
with a
not
big
a
dick.
so I
Hey,
don't
you
think
want
that's
me
a
to
good
stand up?
assessment.
I think it's coming from a
No, I'm
place.
just saying, like,
I think that
if we got preferences, I keep my dick. I'd rather be a
Because
Neanderthal.
white men only have to be a C student and they still flexing and having Asian men do everything for them. So
I think that Asian lady has a white man. It be them.
for
It be
now.
them. It be them type of people who be anti-white man, who be having a white man. Or it be them ladies who be anti-marriage, who be having a husband. Y'all have to stop listening to these women on the internet.
But
Look,
here, hold on. What makes y'all think that just because your dick is big that your IQ is low? I don't understand that part. When did that become a thing?
Who said it was? You introduced
I
that
don't
to our
know.
conversation.
No, you said you would prefer to
I
have
said
that.
would rather be known. Most Asian, we say Asian people just like they're smart.
Smart.
That's the no lie. That's what people think. And all Asians are fucking smart.
They
They
just
They
are.
don't
apply
think that about
themselves. I don't think
black people.
they're
They think
smart.
we stupid as fuck with big dicks. Like, what you mean?
No, I just think that they apply themselves more. I don't think that they're smarter than us. I
So,
genuinely don't think that they're smarter than
I don't
us.
think they're
That's
smarter. I
not
think
what
they
I
apply
said. I
themselves
said
more.
it's not what I said. I said what people
I
think of
know.
them. I didn't say what they
In
I
in
know.
are. I
I
general,
said
don't.
in general, would you say they get more results collectively than black men?
No, I think it's more of them.
It's more of them. It is more of them.
It's more of them.
You think that
It's
that's what matters?
by
That's
the
the
numbers. By the numbers, they're supposed to be more successful if it's more of them. It's only 340 million people in the United States of America. It's billions of them in China alone. And that's just one facet of Asia. That's just Chinese people.
Right.
We're not even
Right.
talking about Japan.
why
We're
do
not
they
talking
come
about
here?
Korea. We're not talking
Why they
about
come here?
Taiwan. We're not talking about.
India.
We're not talking about
India's
any of the
Asian.
people. It's they're supposed to be more dominant as far as like just based off of size and population
Why do they come here?
for opportunity.
The money is here.
It was
Because
a genuine
because
question. I wasn't. I was just a question. Shit, chill out.
would you say it's less competition here for them because of what you just stated?
no, I think that
You think it's
in any
reparation?
society in any society, there's gonna be haves and have nots. Like if you go over to some of these Asian countries, for whatever reason, okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem in America is that a lot of them send their best and brightest because that's their investment to America. If you go over to their country, most of them is dumb as fuck and they're losers.
And they're poor.
Poor as fuck. They're not that smart. The ones that they send here to take advantage of our universities, to leverage their privilege, whatever, so on and so forth, they send their best and brightest here. But let's not be confused. They working in a factory, eating smoke all day. So overall, they're not smarter than us. We pedestalize them because we don't understand what they really going through over in their countries. But if you go over to Shanghai, if you go over to Beijing, if you go over to the old country, if you go where they actually study Cantonese, they're not better than us in any way, shape, or form. They idolize us. They pedestal. They want to be like us, and so we so busy trying to be little penises like them instead of really embracing who we are and understanding that we are the salt of the earth. Anywhere that a black man goes, especially if you are a winner, you're at the top of the totem pole, bro. You're at the top. That's it. No matter where you go in the world, you top dog. If you're a black man from America and you're successful, you're top dog. Make no mistake about it. So y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop looking at yourselves as inferior. You are literally the man, and you just don't realize it yet. And so, because we don't pour into ourselves, because we don't embrace it, it's so the most sad thing. And I'm gonna leave it here. The most sad thing about our culture and our community is that we so busy looking for some validation from other people and killing ourselves instead of embracing, and we could literally take over the world. We could take over the world if we wanted to, if we really wanted to. And the only way that they're able to keep you down is by convincing you that you are less than based off of your circumstances instead of leveraging the opportunity that you have. Y'all, we are so dumb because we spend so much time focusing on the things that don't matter. If we was to ever say, you know what, I'm him, and get into that shit, we would take over the fucking world, and it wouldn't be anything that anybody could do to stop us. Because the only thing that they could do is say that, oh, racism, and the only thing they could do is plant seeds, and we the ones that let it grow. They not better than us, bro. They worship us. Anywhere we go, anywhere in the country, in the world, they gonna worship you.